In a quiet suburb behind an old, dilapidated school with cracked pillars and a decaying tiled roof lies a large, secretive pond. Its surface, like a vast mirror, reflects the blue sky and ancient trees surrounding it. Yet beneath this serene water lies a dark mystery and chilling tales that no one dares speak of loudly. Local legend tells of a malevolent spirit trapped in an ancient bronze mirror, shattered and discarded after the Khmer Rouge regime. A sinister curse has taken deep root in the pond's waters, and though nothing overt happens, the place feels haunted by a terrifying hex. Once the home of a wealthy merchant during the French colonial era, the estate was abandoned after the Khmer Rouge fell. The land was repurposed into a school with the large pond behind it, shaded by trees and adorned with blooming lotuses, offering a cool retreat for students. As time passed, the pond remained unchanged, seemingly eternal. But for the villagers, strange occurrences around it fueled unease. On quiet nights, they heard mournful whispers carried by the wind, and sometimes a chilling, eerie laugh that made their hair stand on end. As time flowed, the pond remained, seemingly untouched by the changing years. Yet the villagers always felt an unsettling presence around it. On quiet nights, they would hear faint whispers carried by the wind, sometimes morphing into chilling laughter that sent shivers down their spines. They believed that the spirit within the broken mirror was patiently waiting for an opportunity to unleash its vengeance. Years later, a gruesome tragedy unfolded. A drug addict named Che brutally raped and murdered a helpless woman named Nita. In a desperate attempt to conceal his heinous act, Che dumped Nita's body into the silent depths of the pond. Nita's spirit, consumed by agonizing pain and furious rage, did not dissipate. It lingered in the cold waters, merging with the malevolent energy of the shattered mirror. Together, they formed a formidable dark force within the pond. Days turned into weeks, and a sweet, innocent schoolgirl named Lina mysteriously drowned in the pond. Her body vanished without a trace, defying the frantic searches of the villagers. Lina's parents were devastated, their hope dwindling with each passing day. In their despair, they sought the help of a local shaman to unravel the mystery of their daughter's disappearance. The shaman revealed a horrifying truth. Lina's soul had been taken by the spirit within the mirror. Furthermore, the mirror spirit had used Nita's vengeful soul as a bargaining chip, trading it for Lina's innocent one to break free from the curse that bound it to the fragmented bronze. The shaman added a crucial detail. Only by capturing Che, the man who had murdered Nita, and forcing him to offer an apology at the pond's edge, would Nita's spirit release Lina's soul, allowing her body to resurface. News of this revelation ignited a firestorm of anger among the villagers towards Che's monstrous act. They banded together, hunted him down, and handed him over to the police for investigation and legal retribution. Under intense interrogation, Che confessed to his unspeakable crime. With Chai in police custody, Lina's parents and a group of villagers gathered at the edge of the pond. They lit incense sticks, offered prayers of apology to Nita's tormented spirit, and vowed to ensure Chai received the harshest punishment under the law. What happened next defied all logical explanation. Within an hour of their heartfelt pleas, Lina's lifeless body floated to the surface of the pond exactly as the shaman had foretold. A heavy blanket of sorrow fell over the community, yet a sliver of relief pierced through their grief at the recovery of their daughter's remains. But the story did not end there. The spirit within the shattered bronze mirror still craved another soul to replace Lina's and sustain its power. It was then that another chilling twist emerged. Srey, a quiet and introverted schoolgirl who often sought solace in reading by the pond, was Chai's own niece. The mirror spirit, fueled by the lingering animosity between their families stemming from Chai's crime against Nita, chose Srey as its next target. It sought to avenge Nita by claiming the soul of her murderer's kin. Srey began to experience unsettling sensations. She was plagued by vivid nightmares of a weeping woman beckoning her towards the dark waters of the pond. Sometimes she would hear faint whispers, strange words that she couldn't comprehend, seemingly emanating from the depths. Finally, an unseen force compelled her to walk towards the pond once more, and this time, no one ever saw her return. The pond remained a silent testament to the malevolent spirits and the unending cycle of vengeance it harbored. The villagers, gripped by fear, avoided the area, terrified of the potent curse and the spirits that lay in wait for new souls to claim. Following Shrey's mysterious disappearance, the terror that gripped the village intensified. Parents forbade their children from venturing anywhere near the old school, especially the ominous pond with its growing collection of horrifying tales. Even during the bright hours of midday, no one dared to walk past the area alone, fearing the unseen entities that might lurk within. Srey's parents were consumed by agonizing grief, their despair deepening with each fruitless search. They consulted numerous shamans, but none could offer a definitive answer to their daughter's fate. Some echoed the possibility of drowning, while others whispered of her soul being irrevocably trapped by the malevolent spirits. Time continued its relentless march, and the pond remained unchanged, a dark mirror reflecting the sky. Yet those who lived nearby still reported the faint whispers and chilling laughter carried on the night air. They knew that the evil spirits persisted within the pond, patiently awaiting more souls to fulfill their dark desires. Meanwhile, Che languished in his prison cell, haunted by vivid visions of Nita. Her spectral figure would appear at the foot of his bed, her eyes burning with hatred and a thirst for retribution. Che lived in a perpetual state of terror, his sanity slowly unraveling until he descended into madness. Years passed and the dilapidated old school was eventually closed down due to dwindling enrollment. No one wanted their children to learn in a place steeped in such dark history and ominous tales. Yet the strange occurrences persisted. Villagers who dared to pass by the area at night reported seeing eerie lights flickering beneath the surface of the pond. And sometimes they would hear the faint chime of bells, seemingly rising from its deepest depths. Eventually, the legends of the spirit awakening pond began to fade from the memories of the younger generation. Children born after the tragedies knew little of the pond's sorrowful and terrifying past. They simply understood that the area behind the old school was forbidden, a place to be avoided at all costs. But the nature of evil often lies dormant, waiting for its opportune moment. The spirits within the shattered bronze mirror, having absorbed the souls of Nita and the two young girls, grew stronger with each passing year. They were biding their time, waiting for the perfect moment to rise again, to seek further vengeance and claim more unsuspecting souls. How could anyone possibly break the powerful grip of the malevolent entities that had taken root so deeply within the pond? And how many more innocent lives would be claimed by its terrifying curse? The darkness of the spirit-awakening pond continued to shroud the village, an unending nightmare etched into the landscape.